Hi guys, welcome back to the Willemse Cycles review. Today we're going to be reviewing an exciting brand, I would so to say one of my favorite brands, Cannondale. We're going to be looking at the Cannondale Scalpel 1, which I believe is an unbelievable, great value for money, well-spec'd bike, and we'll be taking you through some key factors and key points of the bike. Starting off with the wheel set. If you remember last year, the wheel set was called the C0 carbon wheel set. They pretty much kept the same wheel, but they've rebranded or renamed it to the Cannondale Hologram, which I think is a good move. Hologram has been around for quite a while, and they basically uplifted it and brought it back into the game. If we're looking at the fork, still a carbon fiber fork, no big changes, basically kept it exactly the same like last year. What I also love about what Cannondale's done, they brought the bike out with the new sprint lock, which is a dual lock mechanism to help you lock your front shock and your rear shock out on the same lever. By doing that, it also gives you a nice and sleek look on the handlebar instead of having two different levers. And in today's life, you would like to have everything nice and smooth with no additional mounts all over your handlebar. What you also see, what Cannondale's done here is they've gone with the integrated cables. Now, integrated cables always give you that nice and smooth look, where previously you used to have the external cables which all ran down tube of the frame, and I think having it hidden away just makes it look a lot nicer. Then a massive change, which I think last year this bike came out with the normal standard carbon fiber frame. This year they've changed it over to the carbon high mod frame. So it's a slightly lighter frame. In fact, it's exactly the same frame like the Cannondale Scalpel team. So for a lot cheaper, you get exactly the same frame, just a different paint job. Well done on that, Cannondale. Looking at the rear shock, what I love what they've done here, they've basically situated it inside the frame, so it gives you a nice and sleek flow instead of the old one that used to be sitting on pivots on the outside. Another thing that I really love is the saddle of the Cannondale, the fabric saddle. I'm riding one of the fabrics myself. It's an unbelievable saddle. One of those saddles from the word go that's been comfortable, and almost want to say you don't need to get saddle fit on one of these. Unbelievable saddle. Looking at the components of the bike, if you remember last year this bike was spec'd with Shimano XDR. This year they've gone over to the SRAM Eagle 1x12, which I think is a massive upgrade. If you look at this bike, the only thing I would change is the shifter, which is still the XO1 Eagle. But if you do change the shifter to the XX1 Eagle, you've got a complete XX1 spec bike. It used to be the Cannondale hologram crankset. This year they've gone over to the Stylo carbon fiber crank, which I think gives a nice look to basically fit in with the rest of the carbon bike. XX1 rear derailleur, and then of course the 1050 SRAM cassette. Having your 50 at the back really helps you getting up the steep climbs, and you can ride the one bar in front. And then lastly, one of the massive things I think that most of the guys is happy about is that Cannondale finally went over to 2 bottle cages. They used to have 1 bottle cage, which made it really difficult in long events, endurance events, or even stage races. Now they've added an additional place to mount an extra bottle, and in that case it makes life a lot easier instead of riding with a bottle behind your saddle, or with some of those guys riding with camelbacks as well. Hallelujah. Thanks guys, I hope this review helped you. If you have any other questions, please give us a shout. If you want a great deal, you're more than welcome to give me a call.